Hello, my name is MrSpaml and welcome back to the video. What are you doing, bro? And in this video, as you read in the title, we're going over the can you stop, bro? We're going over the top 5 unturned servers. This video is very subjective and these aren't in a particular order. We got a nice mixture of survival, PvP, and of course the lovely roleplay. We've got pros, we got cons. Make sure to stick around to the very end and tell me what you think, and leave any servers down below which you think should have been in the list. Obviously I haven't played every unturned server out there. I'm sure there's plenty of really good servers that I've missed out. And if you're interested in making your own epic unturned server, just like all the ones on this list, then make sure to go down below, check out Pine Hosting. And this is a secret, right? You gotta come close for this. Use the code MrSpaml for 40% off. That's right. It's so good he died. And if you're not already subscribed, what are you messing up? Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button. It's 2 clicks out of your day, so you might as well. Please. And let's go ahead and get started. At number 5, we have a classic. It's Freezer. Obviously, these aren't in a particular order. And for the pros, we have, obviously, it's a classic. I've said that like 3 times. It's got a lot of servers. So if you're interested in a specific map, Freezer has you covered. It's got a lot of creative servers, which I don't think other people on this list do. I know you don't do that, Brad. So you're going to do that, Brad, at some point, you know? Might branch out. You're not? Okay, all right. Okay, he's sticking with what he's good at. Fair enough. And we've just put fun as a pro, which is very vague. And the cons, we got a lot of PvP sweats. I'm not going to lie. Freezer has a lot of PvP sweats. And because it's a creative server, they can use the same kit and get really good with whatever they're actually using. You'll probably get destroyed on these servers, so enjoy. At number 4, we have Nordic. They're an absolute classic. They got a lot of custom mods and they're very unique. You won't find servers like Nordic apart from Nordic.
Their cons are it is a bit complicated to get started. I believe you have to like join Steam groups and things, which can be a bit annoying. They also have a lot of mods. Their mods are full to the brim, so if you don't like downloading mods, that's a bit of a problem. And I think it is a bit hardcore, but if you're into hardcore RP, then that's a pro, I guess. Into hardcore military RP.
Yeah, if you really like military, Nordic reminds me of like the game Armor a lot. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, you're not going to do better than Nordic, so go down below.
Next, we have Unturned Beast. This is just a classic server. They've been around since Freezer was around, and it's just, if you want some good old simple PvP, base building, this is the best place to go. They're really popular, plenty of maps, plenty of servers to choose from, so you can pick whatever you want. Just play with some friends and build a base. It's also vanilla, which means none of these stupid mods that take like 3 days to download. You just hop on and play with some friends. Sadly, there are a few cons. It is kind of pay to win. I don't want to like out them for it. I mean, I respect it, but some of their ranks are quite expensive and they do give you a lot of kits. But if you stick away from those people that are paying to win, then you should be good. And it also is a bit simple. So some people that want like an economy or a shop, you're not going to get that on Unturned Beast, but I'm sure you can make do. I like them.
At number 2, I think you all saw this one coming. It's Brad's network. Well, more specifically bradsrp, because I'm not going to lie to you, Brad. That's what you really do, isn't it? Oh, he's left. He was very nervous with me adding it to the list and talking about it. So don't you worry, Brad. He's off. Now, I am going to be very honest with this, and of course it does have its cons, but we'll get to that in just a moment. With its pros, Brad has a lot of custom plugins. He's always in my ear talking about all these plugins like all the time. Brad is absolutely obsessed with his custom plugins. Any plugins in particular, Brad, or are you just going to be silent?
My house plugin's cool. My driving test one.
Whoa, Brad, you gotta tell him. What does the house plugin do, bro?
You walk into a house, a UI pops up, you click furnished, unfurnished, boom, it automatically buys for you. We've got a wanted system like GTA. We got checkpoint things, you know. Lots of cool things.
Hey, calm down, Brad. This is not an ad. And some more pros. Obviously, Brad has a lot of players. And for another pro, he has 2 RP servers, one on Washington and one on Russia. And you can like travel between them and carry your stuff across, if I'm not mistaken, Brad.
You can put them in your vault, yeah, and your money and stuff carries across. So kind of.
So I haven't seen another server do that. So it's very cool to be able to switch from Washington to Russia. And obviously sometimes one server will be busier than the other. So depending on what you're looking for, you can jump between them. And for the cons, we have that it is sometimes quite chaotic. Obviously that comes with having a lot of players. And due to the amount of players he has, I'm not going to lie, there are quite a few kids on there. And for another con, I've put down that it's quite different to other servers. There's a bit of a learning curve, learning all the commands and the rules. That kind of goes with any RP server, but I think in particular for Brad's because of how much he loves plugins. Brad, you have a problem.
There's a list. There's plenty lists and videos and guides. So like, it's not too bad, but it's not exactly the easiest to get into. But there's plenty of lists of like commands and videos, and staff will help obviously if you get stuck. So as long as you understand the basics on Unturned, you should be good.
Yes, and you've been trying to make it easier as well, Brad. And if you are interested in playing on Brad's and you want to support me a little extra, Brad's razzed up a code real quick. Use the code MrSpaml to get 10% off, and a pretty sizable amount of that goes to me. So please, I'd appreciate it.
Number one, and in my opinion, my favorite Unturned server. I have a bit of a crush on them. It's Panda Hut, mainly for their RP. It's what inspired me to start my RP. The owner is such a nice person. He always helps me out with things. It's very professional. They've got like fancy Discord, fancy website. Everything's very professional there. They've been around for ages, and it's really simple. Like, so when you get on the server, there's a bit of a learning curve, like all RPs, but compared to most RPs, it's simple. You can just hop on, do the basics. It also doesn't have a lot of mods, so you can join the server quite quickly and don't have to download a bunch of mods. Their cons are there's not a lot of mods, so if you're into mods, which I know some of you are, then it's a bit vanilla, so you might want to look for another server in that case. Also, one major con is that their RP servers are based in the USA. So if you live in Europe or in South Africa, like me, your ping's not the greatest.
But anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Me and Brother Boy have put some big brains into deciding this list. It was actually quite tricky to put it down to 5. And if you're not already subscribed, what are you messing up? Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, and I'll see you in the next video.
I can't do that face. I can't do that face.
Right, well done.